initially discussed the project of making humbucker-sized rail pickups, the first models that came to mind were the JB Jazz and the Sentient Nazgûl. We felt like these would have a universal appeal, and it was important to us to start off with those models. The JB and Jazz were both two pickups that were from the original 7 humbuckers that we produced back in 1979. They're two of Seymour's personal favorites. The JB was designed to be sort of an all-around bridge pickup that had a nice full fat sound that could be used clean to traditional rock and roll and into some of the heavier tones.
The JB Rails is our classic JB humbucker with full low-end, crisp highs, and mid-range bump, with added clarity, tightness, and sustain that the rail design offers.
The Jazz model was intended as a neck pickup, something that was more accurate and cleaner than a PAF would have been. The PAF in the neck position can tend to be bottom heavy and a little bit muddy, so the Jazz model was cleaner and clearer, so that has really caught on with a lot of players.
It has the original Jazz's glassy treble response, scooped mids, and full bass, with the added string-to-string balance of the rail design.
Those two pickups are still our most popular neck bridge pickup combination to this day. The Sentient and Nazgûl were a result of intensive design efforts. We went through several iterations of pickups, and we massaged the different choices of magnet and winding and other design parameters until we felt like what we had was the consummate metal 7-string neck bridge set. Those two pickups, we felt like we needed something a little bit cleaner and more articulate that would clearly capture the low 7-string and some of the low tunings that were being used for more complex picking patterns, heavy riffing.
Adding the Rails design provides focused low-end and sustain, which is perfect for modern metal. The Nazgûl Rail is really good for palm muting. It's tight, it's full, and you get really clear sound for each individual note.
The Sentient was really intended as the complement for guys that like to use the neck pickup for more of the flowing, singing performances. The rail version of the JB, the Jazz, the Sentient, the Nazgûl, as you bend strings, you're not bending in and out of different intensities of magnetic field, so it stays even all the way across the fretboard. people have described it as more high fidelity sounding, cleaner on the attack, a little bit better definition. They're very precise, articulate, and they have very tight low end.
If you're familiar with the original sets, you're going to feel right at home with these. And with the rail design, it's going to be a lot tighter and more smooth harmonically.